This is the new series we are going to start about Apache Spark. And the first video, we will be doing the installation of Spark on a Windows machine. Now, I will also be releasing a video for Linux, but for now, we'll focus on Windows. And as you see, we have got certain steps to follow. First, we need to install Java, then we'll install Scala, install Python, then we'll download Apache Spark, set it up, and then we require two things. This is Windows specific. We require WinUtils and Hadoop DLL, and we will be setting this up in our machine. And if you are planning, as you know, Spark can be developed in Java, it can be developed in Python, it can be developed in Scala, it can be developed in R, and you can write the codes for SQL. So Python and Scala, we get very interactive shells. For Java, if you want to do the development, we'll have to use IntelliJ, and I will show you that all setup in this video. So let's begin. The first step, what we plan to do is let's go and install Java. I will, whatever download links are there, I will share it in the description box. You can check it out from there. So I just go and say Java download 11 download. Although my machine already have it, we'll just quickly go and download JDK 11. So I go and based upon my Windows, I will take JDK and I'll keep on downloading this. It might ask me to sign in. So I am using my already specified username password. You'll have to just create your setup, and this is how you download Java, and it's available now. You can just simply click on it and the download and the installation will start. As it is already installed, it might happen quite faster for me. So this was already installed and JDK is available. After installing Java, let's go and check for Scala. I want to install Scala. I'll go to the official website and I will start with get the Scala installer for Windows, not this one. Mm, So usually for Spark, we skip like stick to Scala 12 and 13. So let me just click on that, and I will want to download MSI file here. So I will share this link with you as well. So this is where you will go and install Scala. So you get the MSI file for Scala 2.13. This is the version we'll stick to. Okay, and once this is downloaded, we'll just quickly go and install it. So Scala is important. Why? Because the whole Spark library is designed using Scala. So this is I get installation for Scala. So Scala is downloaded and installed on my machine. So next I need is Python download for Java, sorry, for Windows. And let me take this version of Python. There I will just install Python now quickly. So we'll upgrade this. I already had Python installed on my machine. This is getting upgraded. So Python is finally installed. So if you check out my list, I am done with Java, I am done with Scala, I am done with Python. Now next is we need to install Spark, and we need to get this to exe and DLL files. After Python, we need to go and search for Apache Spark download. And I jump into Apache Spark. I'll stick to a previous version, which is April 18, 2024. And let's download this. So I'll get this TGZ file, which I set up, and this will download now. The download I've started, and we need to set it up in our folder. So we don't need to worry about that right now. Now the next thing is we need to download WinUtils and Hadoop DLL. So for that, again, there is a Git repository. Um, I will share the link in the description box, and you can go to 3.3.6. Let's say and this is the DLL file I want to download. So I'll just open it, click on download here. I will directly share the link to this files, but also the link to the main file. And we have got this WinUtils exe, which also is required. So I will download these two files, keep it available with me. So if you see in the steps, I am done with installing Java, Scala, Python, Spark, WinUtils, Hadoop DLL. Now Java setup is something else. We'll come back to that. So next is let's set up everything in the path. Now the next thing what I want to do is set up the things in my path. So let's first take Spark, Hadoop DLL, Windows DLL, Windows EXE, and I have just created a directory where I will set up everything. So I am keeping this here. Next, first thing what I want to do is I want to set up the Java home. So for that reason, I'll go to my C drive or wherever Java is installed now and find the Java directory, go to JDK 11 and copy this. Next is we need to set this up in my class path. So I will go to properties, advanced system settings, and I will create. Okay, there was these things were earlier available. I will just delete them so that you know what I'm doing. So I'll say Java underscore home, and I will put the path till JDK here. Next, so this is where you set the Java home. So environment variable is an area which will be requiring again and again. So I set up Java home first here. Then what I do in my path, I will add up a new path, which is already, I will do what? Just quickly delete it and add a new path. Let's call it as percentage Java underscore home slash bin. So whatever Java home you set up, that particular path will be set into bin. And now if you start a command prompt and type Java space hyphen version, okay, it is still giving me 17 because it is already installed. It was already there on my machine. So that is fine. I think so. It is also coming from other version of Java. I might have to uninstall JDK 17, but that is fine. I am more or less using any version of JDK is fine for now. Then I need to do what? If my command prompt is accepting that, and if I say Java C, enter C, if I get this link, that means Java is already installed. The steps what I've given for same thing will work. So you have to make the entry in Java home and you have to make an entry in Java path. So once you're done with that, you go back to the directory. Now, as your Java home is set, we'll come back to the directory where we have set up everything and we'll just go to command prompt, say tar space hyphen xvzf, and this is more or less like unzipping your Spark file, the directory what you have got, and let it complete. Once this part is done, you will see there is a folder which is created here. And what is next you'll do is you will cut this to file, or you can whatever you want, you can cut this to file and put it inside the bin directory. And once that part is done, you will take the root directory of Spark and you need to set it in the class path now. So you will go back to advanced system setting and you will make two entries here. First one is Spark underscore home. its Hadoop folder, the like Spark with Hadoop folder, and then Hadoop underscore home. This is again going to be the same directory. The reason being we have added that WinUtils and Hadoop in that bin directory. And once these two parts are set up, you'll go to path and you will make three entries here now. So you'll say Java underscore home percentage slash bin, then Hadoop underscore home percentage slash bin, and Spark underscore home slash bin. So you add up three bin directories here, and this is what is needed for these are the setups required for getting Spark started. After you have set up everything in your path, if you can just go to your CMD and run it as administrator, and if you try Spark hyphen shell, enter, it's taking time. That means it is set up. So it will take a while for first time to start and see the Spark logs have started coming up. I want to allow, and using Spark Scala version, and this is the Scala shell. If I say C, enter, see this is working. The same time, if I start one more command prompt and I say pyspark, enter, see this is how it will work with Python. The Spark is set up for me, and here again it is working 3.4.3, the things I have set up. And if I say Spark, enter, so it is giving me an object of PySpark session. Here, if in my Scala directory, if I go and ask which one is that directory, this was PySpark. Okay, let's close this. Let's close this. Let's close this. And this is my one which is working with Scala. Here also, if I say Spark, I am getting Spark session object. So two languages are up and running. Now I need to set it up for Java. So let's do that. So for working with Java, I would recommend to going for IntelliJ, and you can download the community version from here. That will be free of cost for you. I don't want to go for ultimate version. So let's, if I click on IntelliJ, I want to go for download. And why am I not finding the community version here? Yeah, see, this is the community edition. So this is the one I want you to download, and I will stop this here, but I will share the link to this exe file in the description. Reason being, I already have IntelliJ installed on my machine, so I will use that. So I went to file, created a new project, and let me call it as Spark Playground. And I can select a location. So let me select a location for myself here. I want to go in this location. I would like to keep it in under Code with Z Academy. Let me put it under Apache Spark. That is good. I want to create a Git repo. I want to go for Maven, and I will say com dot code with Z is my project name, and Spark Playground is my artifact ID, and I create this project. So I want to open this in a new window. I'll close this old one, and I'll add everything in this one. What I'll do is I will set up my required properties. So I will take it from one of my Git repo. Certain things I will have to add up here. So I'm just copy pasting the dependencies and the properties I need. So I have dependencies and end of dependencies here, which are Spark is 3.4.3. And what is the Hadoop version we took? If I go and check my repo, we took 3.3.6. So I'll have to update that here in my Hadoop version. This is about how we do the Maven setup. I update this. Now the way we just check the Spark context everywhere. What I will have to do here is, let's see. So it's resolving the Spark Playground library. It will take a minute. Okay, this is done. And in my main class, what I'll do is quickly just check the session. So for that reason, now I will say Spark session Spark is equal to Spark session dot builder dot, let's say, get or create. And if I try to run this now, okay, this is because of the Java version, I think so. A master URL must be set in your configuration. So I'll have to say dot. I have to tell them where is this working. So this is dot master, and we have got local of 4. We'll cover all this when we go ahead later on. So builder dot master dot app name, and we are just saying Spark session, and then we say dot get or create. So this is how my functions look like. So if I write it clean way, it will, this is how it will be looking. And then I try to run this. Okay, my JDK is this. I know this issue is because of JDK file, and the things are not very much compatible with 17. So I will have to go and change my Java version, but this is how you will test your code in Spark with Java. And what I'll do is, if you change your JDK version to 11, it will start working. So this is it. This is how you set up Spark on a Windows machine. And thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe. We are going to have very exciting videos on Spark. We are going to open up the internals, configurations, everything. And the good part is, whatever videos, whatever concepts I release the codes for, it will be in all three: Python, Java, and Scala. So any person working with any language will not left out. That's what we aim for. Hit that subscribe button, and thank you for watching this video.